teaching details of advanced yoga poses. Okay, so since this is the 300 hours advanced yoga course, you know very well, right? And after doing this course, you will be eligible to teach the advanced yoga poses or yoga to the students. So while teaching advanced things to your students, there are some things, some principles which you have to keep in your mind while teaching the advanced yoga. And as I said yesterday, that the advancement of either asana, pranayama, and meditation. There are three major parts of yoga, right? Asana is postures, pranayama is breathings, and dhyana, meditation. So there are three major parts of yoga. And you must schedule your yoga session accordingly. So a large part of hour for asana because we need physical health, and then some part for breathing, vitality, pranayama, and then some part for meditation. But when you will start teaching advanced yoga, then you'll have to give more time in meditation also. Meditation. Because what you call the power or the power of yoga lies in our mind. Even in martial art also. In martial art, kung fu, and all these fight arts, martial arts, they teach that everything is there in mind. Your body will follow your mind. So you have to keep your mind still and you have to move your body, not the mind. Let your body move, but not the mind. So mind has to be always still, watchful, observing. So mind has to be always watchful. Suppose if you are doing Surya Namaskar, Ashtanga Surya Namaskar, A. So in Ashtanga A, you have to take jump and again jump back and doing upward dog, downward dog. So while doing all these postures by your body, so you have to keep one mind, one part of your being as observer, as a witness. That one Jani is watching and other Jani is practicing. So you have to keep two personalities. One personality which is observer, which notes, and second personality as body, you have to move and to do. So when teaching meditation or teaching pranayama or teaching yoga asanas, you have to keep certain things in your mind. So these are the points. First is good versus great. What makes the difference? Your first point. So while teaching the advanced asana also, even, and if you are not, suppose I am advanced yogi, advanced practitioner, but your body is not ready to practice advanced asana, and just to show my qualification and my knowledge that I am advanced practitioner and I will teach you advanced things in not safe way, then that may be injurious. So not great, but good. Great. This is great to practice advanced asanas, but this is good to practice suitable asanas, modify version. So suppose our teacher is advanced practitioner, but she teaches what is suitable to you, right? So this you have to keep in your mind. So advanced are great, but that have to be good also. And good means suitable to you. So anything which is good for me cannot be good for you also. Not be good for you also. So what is good? Good is what is suitable to you. That is good. Then you say, yes, that is good, according to you. So I have to see your level, I have to see your requirement, your need, and then accordingly we'll teach you. So this is called good versus great, okay? And that makes difference. And second is the teacher's energy. As a yoga teacher, you should have robust energy, or you should have good energy. or this is energy which we transmit into our students. If I am dull, if I am lethargic, then I'll be transmitting the same energy in you also. So energy is contagious, okay, infectious. So keep your energy always up, good, divine, optimistic, positive, not pessimistic, not negative. So teacher's energy really matters. And first of all, a teacher has to be, what you say, a teacher has to be very, very optimistic and positive and self-practitioner also. See, last night I slept only few hours. But can you see that I've slept only few hours? You can see my energy. So how I gain my energy? I gain my energy from my mind. So energy is there in mind, also in the body, but mind works, mind matters more. So second is teacher's energy. That is very important. Okay, so as a good practitioner, you don't allow any stress, any negative things to overpower you, to overcome you, to rule you. But you have to rule them. Okay. Next is flexibility. So flexibility is very important in practicing and teaching advanced asanas. And to develop flexibility, one should practice 1 hour freestyle yoga. Suppose if you have to teach something, if you have 2 hours practice session, suppose here we have 2 hours. So 1 hour is completely freestyle. 1 hour practice is completely freestyle, randomly, or that is according to your need. You are doing different asanas, not the course content. But the second hour, you will learn what that is challenging, that is the course topic. Suppose there are some advanced arm balancing asanas, or advanced forward bending asanas, advanced backward bending asanas. So before practicing that chapter, you have to practice 1 hour freestyle yoga, okay, to develop flexibility. So you have to work on flexibility also.
They ask something that is it flexibility only for the body or it is for the mind also?
Very good question. Actually, flexibility comes first in the mind, then that manifests in the body. So anybody, if mentally is very stiff, cannot be flexible by the body. Okay. But if you are flexible in your mind, then sooner or later, by regular practices, you will develop flexibility. I am witness. In the early age, when I was not practicing Hatha Yoga, I was practicing just meditation and such things. My body was stiff. But when I learned this technique to be very flexible, to be very, fluid-like in your mind, then I found that my body was transforming very quickly at a high speed, and I was able to practice advanced asanas very easily. So first mental flexibility, then physical, but both are needed. But first comes mind. Okay. Next is voice. Your voice should be encouraging. Your voice should be sweet, soothing, not harsh, not yelling, not scolding to students, but soothing, kind. However, grounded in the principles. Because if you are sweet, but that is not grounded in principle, then that sweetness is not worthy. I have to be sweet, but at the same time, I have to communicate, I have to teach the principles. Because principles are very merciless. Principles are not kind. In one sense, that is kind because when you practice them, then you are blessed. And if you are not disciplined, then that will not hear. So if yoga says uh, practice 1 hour, then you have to practice 1 hour. This is the principle. Without practice, you cannot develop flexibility. Without efforts, you cannot attain anything. So voice rooted in the principles. Voice soothing, soft, sweet, but rooted in the principles. Next, pace. Pace, you know what is pace, Jenny? Huh?
Speed.
Speed. Correct. Pace is speed. So in advanced yoga, you start with slow pace, then you go in high speed, and then at the end, relaxation. Then pranayama, then meditation. So pace is very important for self practice and also for teaching practice. So the pace should be based on the need of your student. Need
Of the student, of the teacher.
of the student. See, I'm teaching you the advanced asana,
Mhm.
and at the same time, I'm teaching him also. And there are 2, 3 students,
Mhm.
and there is common pace. There is one common pace, but if your body is not ready to practice that advanced asana, then I'll have to give more time to develop flexibility first.
Yes.
So flexibility comes before pace. And for flexibility, the dynamic exercises are more beneficial. Dynamic, like Surya Namaskar, then some stretchings, okay, opening the body, the sequence, practice different sequence, different asanas. And when your body is warmed up, when your body is prepared, then go into that. So yoga is uh, individual. You should always remember that yoga is absolutely individual. That is not common. But sometimes if you teach a common people, 5 people in the group,
Uh-huh.
then you'll have to keep common pace,
Yes.
common curriculum,
Uh-huh.
common syllabus
Yes, yes.
of that day.
Yes, that's my question. Yes, sir. Yeah. Because I heard yoga is a group exercise, but individual exercise skill, individual ability is so different.
Different.
Then how to the teacher lead the whole group? It is
Tricky.
my question. Yeah.
This is tricky. And here you have to use your articulate art,
Yeah.
your intelligence, your understanding, your adaptability, your neuroplasticity, your adaptability.
Yeah.
So you have to be adaptable. You have to change yourself according to the need. See, if you are teaching the same group every day, so in first few classes, you will understand them. What do they need? What is their flexibilities? So in first 1 or 2 classes, you'll have to just understand. And once you understand, then you will be instrumental. You will be instrumental. That will be easy to handle them.
Yeah.
What you need, what he needs, what she needs. Accordingly, so first 1 hour is common. That's why I told you. If you are teaching for 1 hour, then first 30 minutes should be common. That is why these are the techniques here you have to learn. And I have to teach you because based on my 22 years plus experiences, I have taught thousands of people and I have different experiences with different people. Because you are new and you are going to teach yoga. And if these questions are already answered, then that will become easier to handle. And also, you might have felt, you may have feeling, observing and experiencing during this training. Because in this group, you are different and he is different. And tomorrow, if Priya joins, Priya will be different. So, if you have 2 hours, then 1 hour common. In common, you do some warming up, then Surya Namaskar, and then some common asanas. Common asana. Suppose there is one asana it's called Utthit Hast Padangusthasana. While teaching advanced asana, we have to see your individual flexibility and limitations. So that will be common asana for all. But we have to keep our eyes on all the students. Who is making mistakes? Whom we have to correct? Whom we have to correct the hips or the knee or the standing posture? So here a teacher needs. And sometimes we give cue. You know cue? Yeah, we give cue. Now that keep your lower leg straight, keep your spine straight, keep your eyesight fixed on one point and one hand on the waist, other hand hold the big toe, and if you can straighten your leg, straighten, and if your leg is not flexible, just try to bend little bit, bend the micro bend from the knee. So these are cue. However, if someone is making mistake, I'll go there and I'll correct. This is how we have to teach. So this first chapter is how to teach the advanced task, advanced yoga. Yes, assisting the students. This we have already covered. Assisting means we have to go there and we have to assist them if needed. Because as an honest teacher, we should not compromise in the practice. We should not let your student practice in wrong way. Otherwise, that will give negative impact, negative effect. So assistance is important. Come early, stay late. As a good teacher, you have to come early and stay late. Okay, not like your students have come earlier and you are on the way. Sometimes that may happen because of traffic, because of some reasons, but not regular. Energy, focus, and intuition. You see, energy, focus, and intuition. These are three things. Energy. Will have to maintain your energy, and for energy, you can take tea, you can take juices, you can drink water, you can keep your water along with you. So keep yourself pumped with energy. Okay, throughout the practice you are there because you need more energy. Also, your students needs more energy. So you have to teach your students also to maintain your energy level. So when you come here, take some juices, some fruits, so that you feel energetic. Focus. Focus is mindfulness. Focus is very important of a teacher. So you have to focus a lot of things. First on the curriculum, on the plan, what you have to teach today, that day, and then your students, and also what you call breathings. You have to focus on the breathings also. You have to tell your students that focus on breath also. Breath, drishti, asanas, and alignment. All these are to be focused. And intuition. Intuition is your inner teachers. Let your inner teacher guide you. Let your inner teacher teach. When you start teaching, then you just go aside and let your inner teacher teach you.